Okay, everybody. So we go on to our next lecture. It is about listening. Yeah. Um, on our previous discussion, we discussed about parts of TOEFL test, and we are going to focus on the listening section. On this opportunity, I would like to share you how to deal with TOEFL listening section. As you know, TOEFL listening section consists of lectures and conversation. Yeah. So for each lecture lasts about 3 to 5 minutes, and it is followed by 6 questions. Each conversation lasts about 3 minutes and it's followed by 5 questions. And during the test, you'll only hear the audio clips once. So you better get focused and pay attention. Yeah. Okay. Deals with the questions. There are types of questions. Yeah, there are 3 types of questions. The first is GIS content and GIS purpose. Yeah, GIS content and GIS purpose, it is to identify the main point or the purpose. Yeah, the purpose of the lecture, or maybe the purpose of the talks. Yeah, or even the short talks, short conversations, and long conversations. Yeah, so for all the listening section, you are assigned to be able to get the gist of the content, to identify the main idea, right? And then the other types of question is detailed. Yeah, it is to identify the specific facts. And also the next types of question is function, to understand why a speaker said something. Now, so these are the 3 types of questions that appear on listening section on TOEFL. Yeah, okay. So like for example, this is the transcript of conversation, short conversation between the professor and the female student. Yeah, okay. So let's continue with our discussion about human languages by looking at the origin of language itself. We are not concerned with how modern languages develop, but rather with how humans develop the capacity to use language in the first place. Professor, why isn't the development of languages important? Oh, it is, but the diversification of languages is a relatively recent phenomenon. Hindi, Russian, and Spanish are starkly different languages. But just 8,000 years ago, they were the same language, which we refer to as a Proto-Indo-European. So guys, this is the example of a short conversation. Try to get the gist, try to get the content, the gist content. The gist content, it means that you have to identify the main idea. Yeah, what they what do they talk about? Nah, do they talk about human languages or the origin of languages? Nah, so the next tips for the gist content, you probably listen to the question, what is the lecture mainly about? What is the lecture mainly about? Okay, yeah. So here, the lecture is mainly about the development of human languages. How do you know that the main idea is about development of human language? We can find out on the first line of the professor. Let's continue our discussion about human languages. Okay, ya. So sebenarnya uh, get get the gist of content in listening section itu quite similar to reading. Jadi bila mana Anda dihadapkan dengan reading, ya, cuma bedanya kalau reading we can read the text. The difference between listening during the test, the transcript is not given. The transcript is not written on the test paper. You only see the question. Nah, tapi intinya, how can you get the gist? What do you need to exactly know about the main idea? What do you have to do? What do you have to do to exactly understand about the gist content? Okay, here is some tips. Yeah, okay, back to our question of the gist content. What is the lecture mainly about? The lecture is mainly talk about development of languages. Yeah, nah, it is explicitly states that they are discussing about human develop of the capacity to use language, not the diversification. Nah, saya jelaskan sekali lagi, pada saat listening dan reading, ya, kita sama-sama mencari idenya, main idea. Cuma bedanya pada saat Anda listening, transkrip tidak tersedia di dalam buku soal. So you have to listen carefully. All you need to do is to focus. Focus. Ya, oke. Nanti kita akan ke sini. Saya lanjut lagi di slide yang ini. Ya, oke. Nah, understanding the main idea biasanya itu diwakili dengan pertanyaan, what is the lecture mainly about? What are the, misalnya ini for example ya, jadi for the conversation itu juga macam-macam, between student and student, professor and student, ya, atau mungkin school staff and the student, ya, dan masih banyak lagi ya conversation yang bisa terjadi, ya. Jadi normally keywordnya itu adalah if we want to if the listening is lead us to ask about the question, about the gist of the content, ya, itu normally kita identify the main idea. Itu selalunya diwakili dengan pertanyaan, what is the lecture mainly about? What are they mainly talking about? Misalnya, ya, what does the man imply? Nah, kira-kira begitu ya. Contoh-contoh untuk apa namanya questionnya, ya. Jadi karena ini bukan reading, sehingga pada saat Anda membaca kalimat, membaca pertanyaannya itu ada keywordnya mainly, nah itu kita langsung set our thought, oh ya, jadi ini menanyakan tentang main idea, itu artinya you have to focus, ya. Dan tips berikutnya pada saat Anda listening, you have to do something, get your brain busy. Jadi jangan Anda itu termenung ya, maksudnya gitu. So you have to stay focused during the listening test. Ya. How do you stay focused? You have to take note. Nah, biasanya kalau listening section Anda akan diberikan pensil dan juga paper. Nah, pergunakanlah itu. So when you listen, try to focus to avoid distraction. Distraction itu bisa dari sekeliling kita ya. Nah, once you are distracted, Anda pasti akan lose. Nah, begitu ya. Seperti perkuliahan yang pernah kita lakukan waktu itu, saya pernah katakan bahwa you have to try to take note. Take note-nya itu bukan you're not going to write the whole sentences, ya, but you have to make a symbol. Nah, for example, bagaimana make symbol? Ya, for example, the professor say, let's continue our discussion about human languages. Nah, mungkin Anda bisa highlight human languages-nya itu, mungkin Anda bikin simbol seperti apa? Orang, lalu ada sedang berbicara, mungkin begitu, ya. Kemudian after that, another keyword that you can draw into a symbols. Nah, gitu ya. Jadi basically catatan yang Anda buat itu adalah hanya kita yang tahu ya. We responsible and we are the one who can understand the note. Nah, jadi untuk versi note-nya itu up to you. Ya, bagaimana caranya Anda bisa memberikan simbol-simbol khusus ya untuk beberapa keyword yang Anda dengarkan dari listening tersebut. Apakah mungkin Anda akan membagi kertasnya itu profesor, student gitu ya. Kemudian profesornya ngomong apa? Oh, human language, and then you draw. Oke. Kemudian misalnya nanti, kemudian si studentnya ada mengatakan development of language, and so far and so forth. Nah, kira-kira seperti itu. Tapi intinya adalah you have to be focused. Stay focused. Stay focused, listen, take note. Nah, and while you are trying to get the main idea, during listening, you have to capture the essential information. Nah, yang menurut Anda bisa highlight. Nah, memang ini memerlukan latihan ya. Tidak cukup hanya 1 kali atau 2 kali. No, you need practice. Ya. So, those who are taking TOEFL tests are those who are able and who understand general English. Jadi, mari Anda juga perdalam untuk yang general English-nya melalui vocabulary. Nah, perlu di-highlight, for TOEFL, we do need to understand certain terminologies in academic, ya, apakah itu in art or science, ya, everything is all in academic, everything in academic. Jadi semuanya itu dari readingnya, listeningnya, itu semuanya academic, ya, berkaitan dengan academic, ya. Oke. Nah, back to GIS content. GIS content normally, ya, keywordnya, pertanyaannya mainly about. Nah, different with the GIS purpose. Nah, ini menanyakan purpose. Purpose itu perihal atau tujuan ya. Like for example, the female student, ya. Hi, Professor Halstetter. Your teaching assistant said that you would like to speak with me. Nah, oke, ini hanya penggalan dari conversation ya. Why does the professor ask or want to see the student? Nah, kira-kira ini adalah highlight untuk pertanyaan yang berkaitan dengan purpose question. GIS purpose. Ya, ini menanyakan tujuan dari si profesor tersebut ingin berjumpa studentnya. Ya. Okay, the purpose of this conversation is explicitly stated the professor wants to speak with the student based on information from the teaching assistant. Hi, Professor Halstetter. Your teaching assistant said that you would like to speak with me. Nah, ya, okay. So that's the GIS purpose. Ya. So I recap. On the listening section, you are given lectures and conversation. Ya, lectures normally a professor talks. Jadi satu orang yang berbicara. Kalau conversation can be student and professor, can be student and student. Ya, the conversation can be long, can be short. Ya, okay. And after the conversation, there will be questions. Nah, after the lecture, there will be questions. Nah, dan biasanya itu semua ya lectures and also conversation-nya itu hanya 1 kali saja. Makanya tadi perlu saya katakan Anda take note. You take note. Nah, itu dia. Ya. Oke. We try to practice the listening. Ya. For practice, I will give you the transcript. Ya, kita akan coba membaca transkripnya while listening, ya. Kemudian nanti try to get the gist. Oke, dan nanti kita akan bahas kembali untuk tipe-tipe pertanyaannya. Nah, tipe pertanyaan yang berkaitan dengan GIS content and tipe pertanyaan yang berkaitan dengan GIS purpose. Ya, oke. I will share you on the next part of lecture. Ya, oke.